Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be discussing the upcoming solo leveling collaboration, as it's still a little bit up in the air who we're getting as our third character. Of course today we've had a day 3 teaser, which was sort of stupid to do a day 3 teaser because they sort of showed us the whole thing as well as the banner as well. This is what the banner looks like. Let me show you. This is what I believe the loading screens are like. Of course it will be rendered to fit either a PC or a mobile device, but this is what the current one is. As you can see here, we've got Biru, who is the ant thing at the top right. You've then got Hunter Char, who is the woman on the far right. You've then got Song Ji-woo, of course, who's behind Melee. And then in the bottom right, you can see Igris, which is why people are sort of... This is the reason why it's up in the air who we get. Netball currently has a trend of making the event boss a playable character, so let's go most recent new collabs. Eminence of Shadow. Shadow was an event boss as well as a playable character. And then the newest collab we had before that was Tower of God, which was Zahad. And guess what? Zahad was a final boss and a playable character. So it's just a common trend I've noticed, and it is, I guess, possible. In the trailer, well, I'll go through the trailers in a second, they do show off Iron as well as Igris as well, who are two of Song Ji-woo's shadows, which makes me feel like they have models in game, they've made models of them, they spend time making models of them. They're probably going to have some sort of placement somewhere, whether in a skill or an ultimate or a passive or anything. We don't know yet. Once again, we haven't seen what we're getting, we don't know what we're getting in terms of character passives. All we know is we know what models are in the game, right? There's a total of there's a total of 5 models, right? 2 of them are shadows, one of them is Biru, one of them is Song Ji-woo, and the other one is Hunter Char. Of course, you can also see in the very bottom right corner, if you look at this promotional thing, so let me get my mouse, you can see here where my mouse is, that looks like the shadow form of Biru, which is why I think everyone's sort of confused, is because you see that sort of shadow form, and my guess is the one behind that, which you can't see my mouse, I'm sorry, which would be Iron behind that. Of course, which variation of Song Ji-woo will we be getting? It'll probably be this one, which is basically the most recent variant, which is Volume 7. If you are reading the manga or you are interested in reading the manga, Volume 7 ends where Season 2 ends, so you can start from Volume 8 onwards, and you'll be, you know, where all the new stuff is. And of course, we're getting Hunter Char, who is from once again, that second season. My guess is we'll probably get her outfit, her fighting outfit. In the promotional art, which let me bring the back up again, they show her in just her general outfit, but that's not the fighting outfit she used in the second season. Song Ji-woo, once again, it's up in the air what outfit we're really going to get for him. Yeah, and once again, shadows, we don't know. Outfits, what they're going to do. Of course, they do own a solo leveling game, so they may bring some of their outfits from that game over, which once again, it is reusing assets, but it's a smart way, and I think both games are made in 2 different engines, so we'll see some sort of difference there. Now we'll have a look at the promotional materials, so give me one moment. Okay, so the first one we're going to start with is the promotional video that came out initially. You can see my mouse now. This is what came out initially, which is sort of, it does say in there, it does say, if you look for a second, footage from development build, which means the game might have some slight story or something along the lines of that, which of course we'll continue watching. Well, it's going to buffer now, thank you. Why does it do this? It was fine! Okay, give me a second. Here we are, it might be, I think I got it working now, here we go. Which then it shows Biru saying, weak. This is the same voice actor. And it says, once again, we see Iron and Igris there as well. And it's back to... This is what I feel like the boss intro is going to be. It'll be this arena as well, because it does look like previous arenas in the game. And then, of course, you've got this bit here, which they've taken straight from the anime, where he says exchange. But then you can also see, which they allow us to see, or you guys can't actually see that. Let me just bring that down a little bit. You can actually see the logo here, where it's got Igris, I believe some other just random shadows as well, which is why it's very up in the air in my opinion, is they show that, which isn't really normal. Let me just... my mouse is on my other monitor, I'm an idiot. There we go, move that back to what it was. There you go. And it says solo leveling Arise from the Shadow Season 2. So it's not a collaboration with the game, it's a collaboration with the anime. So initially, when someone revealed what we were getting, they showed a picture of 7. So it was like solo leveling Arise, right? And I thought, okay, is it the game or is it the anime? It is with the anime. As you can see here, it says Arise from the Shadow Season 2, which is the name of of course, the anime. Second season, and now we'll look at the other promotional stuff. This is the Day 3 teaser, which came out today, not long ago. This could actually be the boss arena. This probably is the boss arena, now I think about it. And that's it. That's all it is. That's just the Day 3 teaser. Of course, we could quite obviously get anything at this point. Will they only release Biru as a boss? Will he be a playable character? It's all up in arms. If I was to look at previous collabs, for an example, Shadow was a boss but also a playable character. My guess is Biru is the final character for the 3-man collab, because also it is 3-man, with that has been confirmed. But you also look at it, and the fact is, could we also see like a duo or even a trio character when they do the shadows? So instead of getting Biru, we get Shadow Biru, and also as well as getting Igris and Iron as well, to sort of make a team of shadows, and maybe they'll just call it the Shadows, and it will just have their names. You know, you never know really. Isn't it Marvel? They could quite easily chuck out something like that if they wanted to. Once again, we don't really know. Events wise, I think we get Leonis Defense. Like, sadly, I do think we get Leonis Defense. When does this appear? Yes, I know I'd be in it. Thank you very much. Sure, I'll save my team. Yeah, we get Leonis Defense. It goes in a. It goes like this, so it would be Leonis Defense for the collaboration. I do wish they sort of maybe brought Leonis Defense out now, and then we got Labyrinth with the collaboration. I do hope we get some sort of new event to, I don't know, make it feel a little bit more solo leveling an event. I don't know, maybe like a tower to sort of, I don't know, maybe represent the second season where he goes through the tower to get the Elixir of Life or whatever it's called. Just something like that. Will we get that? Probably not. Probably just get the standard stuff, an event boss, whatever content's at the time, and we may even get a chaos mode PvP, only because we haven't had one since the last collaboration, and they do bring it back roughly every collaboration, but we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, thank you for watching, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.